So this is my last week on playing Coco's account, and for Coco, I'll give my last piece of advice at the end of this video. But first, let's check out how far we've come. First off, let's check out the characters. There are 2 additions to the roster, namely Chiori and Ito, but aside from that, I'd say we've done a lot of upgrading. Per se, Eula here, I got her best in slot F2P weapon, and I have upgraded her talents. I did get her best in slot artifacts, but as you could see, I wish the stats were a little bit better. This one's actually not too bad, but you know, point taken, the artifact stats are pretty copium, dare I say. I guess you can't really do a lot within a month when it comes to artifacts. It can take even a year to get the artifact you want, so my advice here for you, Coco, artifact farming will be much later for you, and by that I mean you will have to start by upgrading your characters that support the character that you like playing with. So like, for example, in the last video I did show you the teams that I mocked up for you based on your character roster, and yeah, here, Eula. We have Fischl, Zhongli, and Diona. These characters are probably the best characters you would want to have in a superconduct team. So I want you to upgrade Fischl, I want you to upgrade Zhongli, I want you to upgrade Diona. I want you to upgrade their base level, their talents, their weapons, and only then and only then, once you have upgraded their weapons, talents, and base level, that is when you can finally start with artifact farming. Each, by the way, is going to be a long time because, like I said, it can take a year for you to find that perfect artifact for them. And you know, it is definitely one way that most players, I'd say, would be burning. What am I supposed to say there? What was I supposed? That is definitely one way that Genshin players would burn out from playing Genshin, because you know, artifact farming is up to chance. You'll stagnate until you finally get that one perfect artifact, and that can take a year for you to see some results. So start with leveling up their base level, start with their talents, start with their weapons, because at least those you can guarantee some progression on your account. Of course, we'll talk about some resinless activities that I did that overall somehow impacted his experience playing the game. Yeah, basically most here right now, these were pretty much locked. I mean, of course there are some waypoints here that are still locked, but you know, I did what I can, especially given the fact that I am quite busy in real life. I know there are some waypoints here, but I want to unlock everything that I can unlock. The very least I could do for him here is that I can unlock all the waypoints that are not locked behind the quest. Oh, speaking of which, I would like to talk about the Fortress of Meropide. I believe there was someone in the comment section in the last video that mentioned that I can go inside of Fortress of Meropide through a world quest. I tried it out, but the waypoints would not appear in the map, and the literal waypoint itself, like the asset they used, I don't even see it. There should be a teleporter somewhere, somehow, but unfortunately I'm not getting any teleporters, any waypoint indicators, you know, something to say that hey, there's a waypoint here. Basically, I did try checking with my own account, my personal account, you know, the account that you guys know that I use, literally my main account basically, but the waypoints that is supposedly there isn't there, and I'm not joking. It literally is not there. Yeah. Sorry to that one guy in the comment section in the previous video, but you know, I appreciate your idea. I appreciate it lots. Maybe you can add on to that. Maybe I do have to do the quest, and maybe on the last day of like March 19th, I could unlock the Fortress of Meropide for Coco here. But yeah, that's just about it. We can't forget about the quests. I did say in the first video that I would finish some quests. I think I added more quests now though, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, I would say clearing the quests, I think, is the easier part of upgrading Coco's account. Like literally doing all of this, I mean, sure, maybe you'll struggle with some dialogue options, maybe you'll struggle with some fighting here and there, maybe you'll struggle with some puzzles here and there. Namely, the one in Sumeru, I believe there are some puzzles there. Actually, the underground section was kind of like puzzling to me. Not really puzzling. Like, it was a maze, basically. I'm bad with directions. I don't know where I am. I'm not gonna lie. that applies in real life, by the way. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going most of the time. If you don't care about the stories, the lore, it's easy to just speed run through the quests. To just finish them as much as you can. I mean, you know, there's gonna be a lot more quests. These aren't even accepted. You have to complete some prerequisites here. So yeah, I can't really do a lot when it comes to the quest, but at the very least I did achieve the goal of getting Coco to the Fontaine Archon quests, because that was primarily my goal with the quests. I did mention before that it's nothing to be ashamed of if you're not playing Genshin for the story, or like you don't care about the story of Genshin or the lore of Genshin. It's fine for me. Everyone has their own reason to do something, and you know, everyone has their own reason to play Genshin. It can be because of the waifus, the husbandos, and unfortunately the children, but I'm not in a position to judge them. Just, you know, some reasons you keep to yourself, alright? And I think that just about covers it. This is going to be the last you will probably see of me playing on Coco's account, because I did say in the first video that I will stop at March 19th. So by the time that all of you will see this video, it would be March 18. So the day after will be the last day I will play on his account. However, I would like to take this opportunity to say that I am open to trying out upgrading people's accounts. How you're going to contact me, I don't know. I mean, you can see my UID right here. So yeah, that's a start. But even then, I'm pretty hesitant on entertaining strangers, let alone them trusting me with their account and password and all. You can also consider sending me an email through my business email. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun strategizing how I want to upgrade Coco's account this past month, and I kind of want to do this to everybody in the community. Well, not everybody in the community. I know there are some accounts that are like settled, dare I say. But yeah, I kind of want to help out some people too, you know? I may not be the best person when it comes to which build is better on this character, mathematically speaking, and you know, optimizing builds and stuff. But when it comes to improving your overall experience with the game, personally speaking, I have confidence in helping you with that as a player who has been playing since the release of the game, actually. And I'm not gonna make any promises that I will be consistent with it, by the way. Ultimately, I got a life outside of YouTube and Genshin to live. And as they say, I can't put all my eggs in one basket. But yeah, I think I'm getting a bit too yappy, you know. So I guess I'll end it with my advice for Coco. I'll say it in your mother tongue, by the way. Also, I'm very sorry if I mispronounce some words here and there, because this will be my best attempt at French. Merci de me faire confiance et j'espère que vous prendrez du plaisir à jouer. That's not really advice, isn't it? This is basically my goodbye message to you. I just want to keep you on your toes, you know? But yeah. Anyways, to everyone else, I'll see you later. Alright?
Let's go! Cause I'm feeling like I'm winning and I'm feeling like I gotta get away, but I know that I don't and I won't ever stop cause you know I gotta win every day. Go!